So the first thing that I did was I took some of my CoverFX custom cover drops, and I'm in the color G20, and I mixed it with some Embryolisse, which is a moisturizer. I mix this on the back of my hand, and then I just put it on my face, and I'm blending it in with a paddle brush. I'm just doing that all over my face till I get pretty much the coverage that I'm hoping for. I think I used 3 drops potentially for kind of medium coverage, and then I'm taking just a flat kabuki brush all over my face to really blend in the foundation tinted moisturizer mix, if you will, and try to make it look as natural as possible. Now, whatever was left on my hand and the back of my brush, I'm just kind of applying for more coverage. And for concealer, I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the color Light to Vanilla. And I'm just covering my spots and trying to really brighten just around my eye area, bringing that into the corner of my eye and down my cheek. I was going for a really dewy and fresh look. So not a whole lot of foundation or concealer, but enough to kind of take out the redness and just cover my spots. And then I set just the areas around my under eye, around my nose, and over the spots that I covered with just some of the e.l.f. high definition powder. For cheeks, I used the Josie Maran Coconut Water Cheek Jelly in the color Poppy Paradise, and I applied this with the same foundation brush. A finger really works well as well. I usually apply it with my fingers, but I used the brush for this just because I wanted a little bit more precise application, and I just popped this on my cheeks, and it's really dewy and fresh and just adds a nice pop of color. For my lids, I used just a teeny tiny bit. You'll actually see me, I'm applying it with a brush, but then I'm kind of brushing some of that away with a piece of tissue, and it's the color Sakura from Espionage Cosmetics, and I used my normal Naked Basics palette to just kind of define the crease of my eye, just a very, very teeny bit, but adding that rosy glow to make it look really natural. And then I also used my Naked Basics palette in my eyebrows, not defining them very much at all, but kind of filling in some of the sparseness just to make them look a little bit more defined and eyebrow-like. I did apply just a teeny bit of dark brown eyeshadow right along my lash line to make them look a little bit darker, because while I am applying mascara here, and this is the Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced, I am really going to comb it out, you'll see in the next clip here, to make it look like I'm almost not wearing any mascara at all, but it does define my eyelashes a little bit, just for some definition. And there you go, that's a basic Regency Era makeup. Now for the zombie transformation. I am spending a lot of time, you're going to see in these next few clips, defining the sort of sunken areas of my face. And the color that I used for this is Tea and Crumpets by Espionage Cosmetics. This is one of the colors that debuted in their February Boombox subscription box, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a really dark chocolatey brown color with a teeny tiny bit of shimmer, and so I'm really taking my time. I used it on a contour brush, you'll see. I started by defining it with an eyeshadow brush, and then I went over that with this contour brush, and it just takes a long time of building till I get the right desired darkness, if you will, and blending it out a lot, blending it around my nose. Just I'm filling in all of the areas that I want to kind of make look dark and sunken and disheveled, because that's what a zombie is all about. So I'm really defining those areas, going around the inner corners of my eye, that sort of hollowed out area that you get dark circles that you don't want them in real life. Under my eyes, kind of a reverse smoky eye, if you will. I do go over my eyes as well, I believe, here at some point, but I'm just defining all of those areas that I want to look sharp and sunken and hollow. And for all of this, I'm using Tea and Crumpets by Espionage Cosmetics. It is really great, and it was the amount of darkness that I was hoping for, and I thought it was really appropriate since this whole look was inspired by the February theme of the EC Boombox, which was Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies themed. I'm also using this color to define around my edge of my eyes and kind of just do like a smoky eye situation. Just really darken that up and trying to blend above my eyebrows. Just all of those places that I felt like I should have just some more darkness and sunkenness and shallowness. Even did a little bit down my neck because I ended up taking pictures. And then the blush I'm using just a teeny bit of pink to my cheeks just so that, I don't know why I did that, but I guess zombies don't really have much color, but maybe it was for the Regency Era, but that was Sakura by Espionage Cosmetics. And this color that I'm using on my lips is a combination of Not Today by Espionage Cosmetics and this Wonder Lip Paint by J.Cat in the color, what color is it? I don't remember. I don't know what color it is. Oh, Red Potion. So I started out by kind of using it as a stain on the inner parts of my lip, and then I just kept going over around the areas of the outer parts of my lip and messing it up so it looked really messy and trying to make it look kind of wet because I don't have any stage blood and I didn't really want to make any, and I felt like this was kind of a good happy medium. I also put Sakura around my eyes as kind of an eyeliner, and I added some blood stuff to my eyebrow just for effect. And you're done. So Salt to the Sea is set in the winter of 1945, so towards the end of the book. And Amani is actually a super sharpshooter.